Focus. 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 Fuck. It lost focus. There we go. I think now that's good. So I got myself a new toy. You know what that means?
Your wallet is empty again, you fool!
Aside from that, another unboxing video slash story time video. That's what that means. Now you're gonna see me looking up and to the right a bunch of times during this video, and it's gonna look hella awkward. That's because I don't know how else to do this video. Last time it was easy because I was able to just put everything on my desk, you know, but this is a little too big. This thing that I have here is a little too big to show off on the desk. So now story time first. So back when I was like 3 years old, 4 years old, I've always had an attraction to cars and racing games. Now I'm not gonna say I'm like the biggest car fan, you know. You ask me about, if you ask me about technical specs in a car, I probably won't understand most of it, though I will understand parts of it. But, you know, that's besides the point. I was a huge fan of cars. I still am. I just haven't really touched upon that part of my life in quite some time. For the past few years, it's been fighting games, shooting games, adventure games, but I haven't really done anything racing-wise. Now, if you watched any of my grid playthrough that I posted up on my YouTube channel a few weeks ago, I think as of this recording, you could see that I really was having a bunch of fun there.
Oh, that was not a good start. That was not a good start. Oh my god! I wasn't paying attention.
It's my only racing video, I believe, on, well, aside from maybe Mario Kart, on my channel. And I kind of want to change that. I kind of want to do a little bit more racing on my Twitch and my YouTube channel. Because back when I was, like, again, 3 or 4 years old, I used to love going to the arcades. Okay? Before it was fighting games, it was racing games, wherein I would go sit down in a chair, say Daytona USA, Sega Rally, Daytona 2, Initial D Arcade Stage version 3, Maximum Tune 2, all those games. I was that one kid who was like, who would sit down and go and take on adults and teenagers and kids my age too, but mostly adults and teenagers in these racing games, playing on manual transmission and all of that. And I'm not gonna say I wrecked everyone, but I did. No, not really. But I wrecked quite a number of people. I was really good at it, and it was something to talk about at family dinners, you know. Like, people would talk about how good I was at these racing games, and they were arcade games. Sure, they weren't exactly simulation racers like Gran Turismo and stuff like that, but I was good at it, and it was fun. It was one of my favorite things to do in going out to arcades, beating people's asses in racing games. Oh, and, you know, racing, of course. The racing part, of course, is most important. And so, you know, fast forward to today. I've maybe owned 2 racing wheels of my own. One for the PS2 and one for the Xbox, the original Xbox. And I gotta say, I wasn't exactly... No, I did love them. I did, and I gotta say that I did love them. I really, really did. But the Xbox one broke. Something happened. The PS2 one, I don't remember what happened to that one. My dad might have gotten rid of that one. It would be the first thing he ever got rid of without telling me. So, yeah. So, you know, fast forward to today. I'm streaming now, I'm posting videos online, and I really want to bring up the best experience within myself and within, or for the best. Start again. I really want to bring out the best experience in myself for people who watch my streams and watch my YouTube videos, because I want to keep, because racing games aren't for everyone. Some people find them really boring. So I figured, you know, I'm gonna try and make it as interesting as possible for the both of us, you know. And to do that, I went and bought myself a racing wheel as well. Say hello to the Racing Wheel Apex by Hori. You know, Hori, the people who make the fight sticks and the other controllers too. I have a Hori fight stick, so I figured, you know, why the heck not, you know? And I'm on a budget. So this thing is the cheapest option you can get. At least the cheapest practical option you can get. Now I could have gone for what is called the Thrustmaster T80 or the T10, I forgot. But there was one thing about this wheel that won me over aside from the brand, and we'll talk about that later. For now, let's try to do an unboxing, shall we? Alright, so I would have done a video of the unboxing of the package itself, not like the packaging that this thing was contained in, but I decided not to because, well, first of all, when I tried to open the box, it was a fairly complicated box. It was somewhat of a puzzle. One might say. Really, it wasn't exactly a box. It was a box folded in to each. I don't even know. It was a piece of cardboard folded in complex ways, which I liked, but at the same time, yeah, that was really tough to open. Am I opening this the right way? Okay, just making sure that I'm not opening this the wrong way. Alright, this is a nice box, by the way. This is another box I'm keeping, much like the Hori one. Now, packaging's a little bit loose, but the plastic's all still there. This is a manual. As you can see, I think you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a manual. I'm extending my arm a little bit more. I feel like I should move, but it's fine. It's fine. There's a manual. We're not gonna look at that too much. Or at least I'm not gonna show it off too much. But I will read it at some point. Don't worry. I will at some point. Lots of cardboard here. What is this? I don't know what the heck this thing is. You can't see it. I'm not showing it off. I have to make sure I extend my arms. I don't know. This is some metal stuff. Cue heavy metal music playing in this part. I don't know what this is. We're gonna figure this out. Maybe. Okay, these are suction cups. I know that. I think we do need to read the instructions. I think we definitely do need to read the instructions. I might have jumped the gun a little bit, but you know, these are the suction cups. I won't take out all of them. Take out one of them just to show them off. Where's the camera? There's the camera. I keep pointing at the wrong camera. There we go. Little suction cup right there. So we got those. This looks like this is kind of complicated. These are pedals. There we go. I mean, you can't make a car go if you don't have pedals, right? Well, unless you're those dudes from the wacky races, the anthill mob, and then you just use your freaking feet to run. Actually, wait, that's most of them, isn't it? Or whatever. Anyway, these pedals are kind of tiny, but they feel nice. I think these are adjustable. I could be wrong. If they're not, then fine, I guess. But they feel really sturdy for plastic, you know. They feel really sturdy for what looks to be plastic, you know. I think they're adjustable. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, well, rip me. But, you know, again, racing on a budget, right? This was $99 when I bought it, which is the same price as the Thrustmaster that I mentioned earlier. Alright, now we're heading into the actual wheel. Wheel territory. Here we go. These two hands over here. Let's put the box aside. It's a little wrapped in plastic right here. Wrapped in plastic. Let's remove that and unveil it. Ooh. Now, here it is. The Racing Wheel Apex. Look at that. It feels, again, like it's not a very expensive wheel, so there's not a lot of feel to it, but it does look great. It looks better than it feels, let's put it that way. But that doesn't mean it feels bad. There's some nice little rubber coating here on the side, or rubber padding, which is good for grip when you're racing. I'm feeling the resistance now of the wheel, and it's not too bad, you know. When you're racing, you want to be able to turn, right? And you want to be able to let go of it and let the wheel center itself again. I think it does that pretty fine. Now, one of the reasons why I picked this wheel over the Thrustmaster is because this thing has vibration. This is something the Thrustmaster doesn't have, and it's very important to have some sort of feedback, you know, some sort of vibration. It might not be whatever feedback is included in other racing wheels that are more expensive, say the T50, I think the Thrustmaster T50, which is about $100 more than this one. Might not have that, but at least it has something, right? And again, we're gaming on a budget here, so this is really nice. You know, in the back here you have your pedals, not pedals, your paddles, your shift paddles. You know, for gear shifting, if you're playing manual like I do. The clicking is kind of loud, but I guess that's not too bad. That's not too much of a complaint, you know. It's nothing too bad. Again, like, there isn't too much resistance on the wheel, you know, but it's enough. It's not too much of a toy. It doesn't feel too much of a toy, but it's still a toy. You know, you can feel it there, but it's good. I like the way it feels right now, and I haven't even put it on yet, and I don't know how I'm gonna test it out because my desk is kind of tiny. Let's unwrap this while we're at it. So yeah, this is your USB cable, and there's a little slot here where the pedals are supposed to connect. I'm gonna try and learn how to mount this thing, and then maybe I'll get back to you. Ooh, the buttons feel nice though. Like I didn't talk about the buttons yet, but the buttons feel nice. They're not bad, you know. But you won't be using these too much, like extensively, because it's the racing wheel. What you're gonna be using extensively is the wheel itself and the paddles and the pedals. So the buttons, for what they are, good quality. I could probably play Tekken on this. I could definitely play Tekken on this. Maybe I'll try that sometime. But yeah, you know. Alright, let's go figure this out. Let's go figure out how to mount this on my freaking desk. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this. Now, there are two options with the Hori racing wheel to mount. There are two options. First option is you use a mounting clamp. Now, I think that's what these things are. This thing is right here. I think there was more to it. Yeah, here. Need to take this out. Scissors. Be careful. I guess that's what this thing is. This is for mounting. The problem with the mounting when it comes to my desk is because my desk has drawers. So if I try to mount it, it definitely won't work because I would need to remove a drawer to get it to work. So I feel like I should have lowered my mic while doing this. Well, rest in peace, me. Anyway, we'll fix it in post. Well, I'll fix this in post. Anyway, I need to see if the wheel can mount onto the desk fine with just the suction cups. If not, we're gonna have to do the clamping, which means I'll have to remove something. I'll have to remove the drawer from the desk, which is not gonna be too cumbersome, but I kind of rather not. So let's just see. Let's see how well it mounts using suction cups on my table. My table doesn't look like one that's too much of a bother when it comes to mounting with suction cups, but we'll see. We'll see how well it works. So let's try it. Let's try adding these. Let's try adding these little suction cups here. I think they're supposed to go here. Okay. So it's interesting how they did the suction cups because they have this. They're not. What you do is you put them in the hole like this hole here, right? You can't see. I'm not showing it there. It fits, right? But what you do is you put it in, and then you twist it to the left to lock it in. You know, that's really cool. That's, I think, really cool. Very simplistic design decision there. That does a lot. Yeah. All right, so here's the wheel. This is it being mounted by a suction cup. It's not bad, but it's definitely not the best way to do it. It's definitely not. So if possible, I'm gonna try to mount it. I'm gonna try to mount it using the clamp. We're gonna see, but it's not. Oh god, yeah. See, it keeps tipping over. It might be because wait. Hold on. Do I have something? Oh, okay. Whoops. See if you can see there. It's not exactly. Okay, hold on. One of the suctions weren't locked in. So apparently you were supposed to turn them a little bit more counterclockwise, which I didn't do. Now they're way more secure than they were earlier. So let's try that again, shall we? All right, it's sucked in. Right there. Is it secure? Kind of, like, well, as secure can be, considering it's suction cups. Again, it's still better if you can clamp it, but again, like I have drawers right here, so it's gonna be a problem for me to sort of get clamped in. But it's not bad. Like it'll probably work if I'm careful enough. It's not bad. I won't do a testing video here though. Like, I won't test it out on video here. You'll have to see me test it out on stream at twitch.tv/ShyGuy, or wait for a video that I will eventually post, you know. But, you know, I think, you know, aside from the pedals that I haven't set up yet, I think we're good. But yeah, that's the racing wheel Apex. Great unboxing video, right? Great unboxing video. Shout outs to John Klassen. His awesome wallpaper. His awesome book. It's a book called This Is Not My Hat. Go read it. It's a kid's book. It's not that long, so you might as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this unboxing video. I can't wait to use this thing. Yeah, if you like the video, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz. I'll see you guys in whatever gaming video I post next. See you guys, and race on.